Hey, Lexter. Ah, stopped out. That's okay. Well, let's see what else is getting on. I'm sorry, a little bit late. A few things. I was just setting up the stream when I saw Veru popping. Well, actually, it was called out on the Discord. Got in quick and eh. Hey, Irish. How you getting on? We've got half an hour. Half an hour to make a difference. Hang on a minute. Let's put some light on this. Ah, that's better. People can actually see me now. That's a little bit too bright. There we go. Yeah, no, not feeling that. Veru, on the other hand, hey, no, GCT, that's selling off now. SCMR, not enough volume. WAC, over 28, it's good. 2760. $780 is good. Alright, let's see what else is moving. Have a look at hoodie. How much did that sell off? Oh, it's down at 15s. Ouch. Well, I hope nobody was caught holding bags up at hundreds. And it's still like 20-cent spreads. It's horrible, horrible stock. That never did take off. Yeah, well, this is work as far as I'm concerned, so it is what it is. Let's see if we can get back into Veru. Looking at 85. I'm looking at the two minute for the move. S&P 500. So look at them. Let's look at the markets. They've had a great day. S&P 500 is it's not looking back. Nasdaq, that's up as well. Right, Arqq seems to be the one moving at the moment. Arqq Quantum. Look at the WAC moving back up again. Possibly. $28. Hey, Super. Well, I took a couple of stupid trades with Meta earlier, and it set me back. I'd have been sitting pretty otherwise. Veru and GCT did well for me, and Meta just that was stupid trading Meta. Looking for the test of $0.50. Look for see if we can get up to the high of day, which is currently $28.99. DWAC. 5-6 cent spreads. Apparently, that's according to Zuckerberg. Yeah, they're laying people off. Not sure if it's official yet, but that's the rumor. You don't want to do that to me. AMC earnings, I don't think they're going to be make much difference. They should have decent earnings based on projections in comparison. That's AMC for you. AMC's, as far as a stonks go, AMC's a bit of a dead dodo right now. There's no... It's down, but... AMC's, it's under $6. I mean, come on. Had a good day today, but 540s really for AMC. Apparently this was the wasn't this the stock that was going to the moon? Hopefully I will go green on the day now, but look, I'm under 6k. I'm 6k down. Do I still use Reddit? Yeah, obviously use Reddit. I mean, Reddit's. I mean, you can't underestimate the power of social media and Reddit and the other forums as well. $61. Breaks lows, then obviously it's not going to work for us, but we'll see. Hopefully Trump helps me yet. Well, we've got the midterms this week as well, haven't we? So ideally should have got in about 20 for the $0.75. For the $0.50 even. Double bottom was here. Move up, then a double bottom. That's where we should have been getting in on this candle. But look, let's see what happens. Currently about between 6 and 8 cents on the on the spreads. ATR is 33. I'd like to get over the $0.50 and test the highs, which is currently $29. We'll see. Not looking very favourable on the old 5 minute, or the 2 minute for that matter. We'll see. We're currently in at 26.5, 28, 26.5. 28.26. I put 22 on the ask. 28.22. 28.20s. The spreads have widened to 10 cents. So really have to get over 28.50 to make any kind of money here. Got 15 minutes to do it. Hey, Nates. Nates? I don't know if that's how I'm pronouncing your name is correct or not, but well, we got up to 28.50, rejected hard. Try again. Don't like this pattern right now. We've got devil horns. That's usually on the 2-minute devil horns. I don't leave, that's usually bearish. I don't like that. Double top with the wicks. Yeah. Get out. Why? Why am I holding on to this? The range on this is huge. Look at that upwick. So big selling signal, big buying signal. Make your mind up. What you're doing here? Okay, Nate. I'll call you Nate. If you're a boy. If anyone gets that reference, we can be friends. It's a sign of the times. Now, I'm getting mixed signals here. These wicks. It's like having one big doji on the 5 minute. Well, it is one big doji on the 5 minute. It's a sign of indecision, market indecision. So it's bearish, it's bullish, it's bearish, it's bullish. Not sure yet. I'm thinking bearish personally. Just gonna set a stop just under $28. I'm not going under 28. I'm just gonna get out at $28 now. Or just under. Yeah, Nate, no worries. That's what this stream's for. Ask away. I'm hoping bullish for me Teddy as well, but I mean, there you go. That's a bullish move. And then it's just pulling back. We're not getting the momentum. I want to break this 28.50. It's coiling out nice. $0.50. Can we break it? Can we get over? Nice 20 cent pump upwards. I'm gonna lock half in. No, I'm not. I was gonna just lock half in, but that's right. 28.50. Next attempt. 20.49. 50. 54. There we go. Lock half in there. That's $612 there. Nice. The news does impact the market both ways, and you wait for the price action. You wait for the reaction. Is a simple answer. It's locked in half. That's another 1,200. So I'll just put stop at break even there. So yeah, so the news impacts the markets in a bit. It's what's known as, it depends. So you've got news catalysts, which could be stock related to the individual company, or you've got macroeconomic catalysts like we will have on Thursday when the CPI results come out. CPI numbers will come out. So the consumer price index numbers come out on Thursday. And can we break the high of day? 28.99 is the high of day. There we go, new high of day. Okay, so there we go. I'll just put a 30-cent trailing stop in. So it does happen, but what you don't want to be doing is trying to anticipate how the market, how the stock reacts to the news. You can, if you get a rumor and things, if you come across a rumor, that can be one thing. They say buy the rumor, sell the news. But what happens is when the news comes out, you trade the price action. You don't trade the news itself. So as the market reacts to the news, then you see whether it's going to be bullish or bearish, because sometimes the market reacts in a very strange way, and what you don't want to be doing is getting caught. Looks like that's going to get a reversal, but looks like I'm going to get out of this. I did get out of this, so that's a nice $1,800 trade. So Nate, if again, if a catalyst comes out and it's got really good news on a stock, you can get 400, 500, 600% moves. Well, that brings me down to four grand loss on the day, which is manageable. I'll recover that tomorrow. Had to wait for the breakout, but look, it's not there's not enough volume or volatility there. It's the ATI is like 6 cents, so I can't trade that. Well, I can trade it, but I'm not going to. Veru, we've got 6 grand out of Veru. If I hadn't taken that trade on Meta today, I'd be quids in. Get rid of that. Size spark, get rid of that. Meta. You're still breaking highs. Still moving up. Yeah, Meta. I'm tempted. I'm not going to trade Meta. No, I was tempted, but I'm not going to bother. All right, anything else moving, guys? Let me know. Well done, Nate. Well, just be careful. So the first thing I would say, leading Meta, absolutely. First thing I would say is don't trade until you've learned, until you've proven yourself to be profitable in a simulator. Do not put real money on the line. It's like any other profession. If you're 18 years old, you wouldn't right now as an 18-year-old, if you had ambitions to be a airline pilot, you wouldn't just walk to the airport and rock up into the cockpit and think, okay, I'm going to fly this now. You'd spend time, you'd educate yourself, you'd spend time in a simulator. They wouldn't let you on the tarmac with an airport until you spent time in a simulator, and etc., etc. Do not put real money into an account until you've proven to be profitable in a sim. Learn how to trade. Now, Forex is great because the barrier to entry is low. It's not good, because what I would say with Forex is it allows you to learn how to read the charts and do technical analysis, etc. But what it's not good is it's a mugged game if you want to be profitable. 95% of people who trade Forex are never profitable, never. So 95% of people that get into trading Forex never make a dime. They actually lose money long term. So just bear that in mind. 85% of people that trade the stock market never make it and never profitable. Day trading, that is. So just bear that in mind. And the reasons for that, if you try and get in without knowing what you're doing, without educating yourself, without knowing, having a strategy that's profitable, that you can demonstrate that's profitable, documented, written strategy that you can adhere to, then you're going to lose money. It's that simple. So indices is easier to learn, but that's futures. Again, I disagree. I prefer trading stocks. Swing trading is easy for me. Indices is it's a derivative, which is why I prefer it. But it tends to follow the trend well enough. So you've got to look for the patterns, but you've got to look for the trend within the future, within the index. But again, you've got to take the risk is where the issue is with index. You've got to take huge leverage, because we're talking about, like today, for example, the S&P 500 is up 0.83%. The Nasdaq 0.9%, not even 1%. The Dow Jones is 1.2%. So these are minuscule moves, relatively speaking, and they're quite expensive to buy into. So you need to take huge leverage just to be able to trade the indices, which is why I trade the lower float, low cap stocks. I do have a larger account, so I can trade the mid caps if I need to. But what you tend to find, for example, today, DWAC, which is what I'm looking at right here, this is currently 67% up on the day. That's 67, not 6 or 7, 67. Whereas the indexes are like 1% up. So by being able to trade DWC, there's a bigger chance of making decent gains, and I'm not taking huge leverage to trade it either, because it's an affordable stock. So that's where that's where I trade it. That's my thoughts, at least, anyway. Breaking new highs. We're over the $half now. Just 10 cents. Why did DWAC go up so much? It's rumors, cash flow. So there's rumors with the midterms this week. There's rumors that Trump is going to announce his candidacy for 2024. And DWAC is a SPAC for the acquisition of Truth Social, for Trump Media Group and Truth Social. So that's the connection. So PUHN and Rumble are also PUHN and Rumble are also up today, just not as much. No, so I lost a little bit on that, but we'll see. But might get back in. Didn't lose as much. I got in at 53. I lost 13 cents, so it was about $500. No, not even $250. Yeah, actually, super chip. That's a very good analogy. Futures and indices is exactly that. It is spread betting. You can make bigger money on stocks. It depends on the size of your account and the leverage that you take. It's all relative. If you've got a smaller account and you don't want to be taking huge leverage in terms of risk, then you want to be trading individual stocks. So, low float stocks maybe. But yeah, and Fraggle, spread betting. There is no tax on spread betting in the UK or Ireland, granted. But the problem with spread betting is that the companies that do spread betting are usually, they're not brokers first and foremost. You don't own the underlying asset. That's one thing. Secondly, the spreads are a lot wider than if you've got direct market access on the stock itself. And thirdly, what's the third one? So the spreads are wider, and you don't get filled the same. So you don't get the limit orders, etc., like that. So you get a lot more slippage if you're doing spread betting. And the other thing is that the companies that do spread betting don't carry the whole book. So a lot of these low float, low cap stocks that have got the big, huge volatility, intraday volatility, that are moving 50, 60, 70% or greater, you'll find a lot of these spread betting companies aren't carrying them. They don't have them on the book. So yes, you can. It depends on the stock that you're looking at and the options that you're taking. But I would say it's very difficult with 100 bucks to trade options, because let's face it, every contract is usually worth 100 shares. If you've got a contract and let's say it's 50 cents for the contract, then you're actually looking at 50 bucks to take 100 that one contract, because it's 50 cents per share plus any additional premium on the contract as well. But I would say I wouldn't recommend trying to trade with $100. Anything less than $2,000-$3,000, you're going to lose it categorically. It's hard to make money anyway. But if you're with a small account, options can be good with a small account because you get better leverage on there and stuff like that. But it's extremely risky because you can lose everything. So options, I would be very careful trading options. Just know that they are a highly leveraged product, and if they expire worthless, you lose everything. I mean, I started on eToro. First account I opened was eToro, and you can't day trade eToro. All right, I'll change the scanners over to after hours. Let's see what's moving. Well, that moved. Alliant Energy Corps went from 51 to 55. I think Lyft has earnings today, so watch for the liquidity grab after hours and then the sell-off. Liquidity grab, then the sell-off. Okay, so that's me done. We're finishing. We're not 5k down. We were about 14k down this morning, but early this afternoon. But we've recovered a lot of that. I'm not too worried. We made over $20,000 on Friday. So starting this week with a 4k red day. Look, one of the things I would say with trading is you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You're going to have green days, red days. You can have break-even days, but even a break-even day is a red day, really, when you've got the transaction fees in taken into account as well. So you're going to have good days and bad days. If you have a good day, you want to maximize your good days. If you want to have a bad day, you want to minimize your bad day, and that's what I've done here. Is that we could have been down 5 figures, we're down 4 figures. So it's not a good day because it's not green, but it's not a terrible day. We aim for $5,000 profit per day on average. We're currently, after 5 trading days of November, we're currently just over 20,000 up after this. See, told you what was going to happen. Told you what was going to happen. Liquidity grab to the upside, earnings comes out, and the sell-off. Maybe I should have shorted that instead of just shooting my mouth off. It was shortable as well. But look, there you go. So it is a skill set. It's like, you know, you don't give an 18-year-old with no experience, you don't give them a bag of tools and say, okay, go and work on the car at Quick Fit. You've got a time served. You know, you've got to learn the skills of the trade and use the correct tools for the correct jobs as well. So there's a whole bunch of things that I would say there. If you want to learn, come join me. Look, check in the link tree. I do teach people how to trade as well. So check in the link tree for that course. And I will end the stream and see you all tomorrow. We're back at it 90 minutes before the market opens. So that's 1 p.m. here in Dublin, or 1 p.m. in the UK. It's 8 a.m. in the market, where the market is on East Coast. So join me then, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys.